Okay.
I'm
Yeah, go on.
I'm Victor Sanchez, and this is my presentation about my work experience in Threshold Festival and Eco Arena. My main target is was PA company where I can develop my knowledge as sound engineer or sound designer. My second target was post-production films company, and I would like know more about post-production in film and art. I'm interested in this part of the sound. My first start was Plaza 2011 in London. This is the biggest sound and lighting exposition in the UK. The exposition was running between 11 and 14 of September of 2011 in Aircourt Exposition Center. This is a one picture where you can see me with one function one PA system. This is the web page from Plaza 2012, and you can find in here many company where they show his product like sound, video, light. For example, let me see. Function 1, for example, is Function 1 is the equipment, the picture that I showed you before. That's one.
Is that what store you was working on, the Function 1?
No, this is I've been one day in that stand because we check one is like a PA system processor that was invented for one Spanish guy, and I saw that equipment in that exposition as well.
Did you meet anyone called Steph who worked for Function 1?
Yes, the boss. This is an I visit many live sound and PA company and contact with them after the exposition. This is on the top of that picture you can see one of the company, SSA Audio Group. This is that one. This is one of the bigger company in UK and around the world. Is anyone wanna check? Is in here. Right.
Is this their like flyer? What they have?
Yeah. I did a list from this list company based in Liverpool, MSP. This is one of the company in Liverpool. They were some time for Eco Arena. UKD service is another one. They make a corporate event and conference. AD Live. Mm, this is one of the bigger company in UK as well, based in Liverpool, and they have a acoustic PA system. This PA system is the more powerful sound system around the world.
Can I just stop you there? It's the most powerful sound system in the world.
Yes,
Have you
the
seen the Valve sound
L
system?
acoustic is the more powerful.
How powerful is it?
Yeah.
124k?
That,
More powerful than that?
yes, more powerful.
Okay.
I wanna show you few example of this
Yeah, go on.
equipment after, and ACC Liverpool. This is the convention center in Liverpool. They do conference, gigs, exposition, many things. Okay. They are the London company where I sent my request, my CV and all of this. SSA Audio Group, I saw you before. PGR, one of the more bigger company in live and video. They were they are international. They were in United States, Canada, Argentina, United Kingdom, Germany, Belgium, French, Netherlands, Switzerland, Africa, Japan, and all the country around the world. Stage Electric, big company as well. They are specialists in light, but they have sound as well. And Britannian Road, they have tour, gigs, live event, like Fightless, for example. St. Paul Red, they have the tour of this band. And they are all the contact details where I send my request. I try to find the right email address because each company have one people in charge of human resource or something like that, and this is all the right email where I send my request. Learning agreement. This is small part of my learning agreement that I sent to the company. My main idea about my work experience was to learn more about system design and develop my knowledge as sound technician working in a live sound in big company where they need organized public address system for different kind of events as conference, gigs, corporate events, tours, and music festival. I like to develop my career as system designer. List of targets that I want to learn after my work experience. The choice the right kind of microphone for the different use that I can find in my setup. For example, kind of microphone for conference, instrument, or speak. To choose the right placement of microphone in different kind of events, such as drum kit, amplifier, voice or instruments. If anyone wanna carry on, look, my learning agreement is in here, and my CV as well. This was one of the emails that I sent to Britannian Road with the cover letter, my curriculum in docs and PDF. This is one email that I received from Equarena. Hi everyone, finally please find attached the equipment list and schedule for the event starting this Sunday. I'm going to prepare some of the equipment in the arena. We have a world experience guy called Victor, and he's going to help us for the duration of the event. Few things for the people that is involved in that event.
That who runs the sound system there, Javi, yeah?
Yes. Sorry, what do you want? Is the how PPE is the safety clothes
right.
that you need wear in the job, like hat,
High-vis sort of stuff.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
safety boot, all of this. This is another one email that I received from PGR. They offer me a work experience as well. I received this email just 1 week ago or 10 days ago. This is the day where I did the interview in different company. Britannian Road with Tony Carter Productions, Equarena Convention Center, and PRG. Okay, this is my interview in Britannian Road. It's located in London, and it's one of the bigger companies in live sound. The PA system was one of the they have one of the equipment that I was looking for. This is L acoustic speaker in Boss, new one. And this is the line array that they use, L acoustic K1. And they couldn't insurance me because everyone working in that company need be self-employed, and I did my own insurance with Vectum. They insurance you about, I think, 5 million.
How much did that cost?
For the first year, I think it's £5 or something like that. This is the card.
It cost you £5 and you're insured for
month.
5 million. Oh, each month?
Each month, yeah. And I decide to do my self insurance because maybe in that summer I would like try to find a job like freelance. And more of the company in UK work with freelance. And this is PRG, the other company where I be in the interview. Sorry, they have different placement. One in Birmingham and one in London. If anyone wanna check the
Goes
this is the company. PRD, massive company. They are based in Birmingham. They are one of the bigger companies around the world. They are based in North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. This is the web page I showed you before. I chose this company because it can bring me the opportunity to work in TV, live, theater around the world. Tony Carter production. I did my first work experience in Threshold Festival. Was from 10 to 12 of February. Was located in close to Jamaica Street. I was in charge of different stakes along the festival. My target in these 3 days was learn about PA system position, mix choice, and FOH mix in a live.
Was it outdoors?
Was
some of that.
inside.
Oh, right.
This is the web page. Sorry.
Is it Camden Fair?
Yes. This is the map. One plane that I bring from. I was in that stake, first day, in that stake the second day, and the third day as well in that one.
How big are these two spaces? How big is that capacity?
I think
For
about 100 people. That was bigger, about 150
Yeah.
more or less.
How many hours were you there then on those days?
I did about 45, 40 hours.
Over the 2 days? Or
Yeah.
Very long days?
Yeah,
then?
long day, long day. On Friday, 10 of February, I set up Cal Stake. The PA system was Celestion SR1, Sub SR8, and Monitor Celestion as well. I use a compressor, Alexis 3630, and one equalizer MXL. The mixer was Allen Hill 12 plus 4 plus 2, and the mix that I had for this stage was 3 SM57, 2 SM58, 1 XAKG DS85, and more microphone that I never used before, but this is the equipment that I have, and with that equipment I need do everything. This one of the show that I run. This one.
Yeah, it should be on there. Yeah.
That's one.
Just to the Are you on the side of stage or out front?
On the front.
You had a
In
multi.
FOH.
Sometimes when it's small, you have to mix from the side, don't you? There isn't room
Yeah.
to put you.
I had a problem in that gigs because the acoustic guitar had a microphone inside the guitars, and the guitar player was close to the PA system, and I don't have any graphic equalizer, and I moved the PA system to the front, and the feedback disappeared. 11 and 12 of February, I set up a new PA system, GBL, passive loudspeaker powered with amplifier Q10, and I used it in this both day. One digital mixer, Yamaha 1V96. I did on the Saturday morning Liverpool Sound City band, where they saw the band that come to the festival, Liverpool Sound City, and in the afternoon was a Culture Less Ordinary, was another organization, and on Sunday I did in the daytime Calm State, just from 12 until 5 o'clock, and Sunday night I did Threshold Heavy. Was another organization that saw his bands. And the second part of my work experience was in Equarena, in the Albert Dock. It's one of the bigger convention centers in northwest of UK. I was working as sound engineer in different kind of events along 5 days. My target in this day was learn how to set up different PA systems for conference, corporate event, and TV show. I learned as well how work into a team in a professional way and follow the right step in healthy and safety schedule. The Equarena Sunday, I put in one picture of the conference that I did. I set up all this room, the PA, the screen, the microphone, everything. We meet with Xavi Pimes at 7 o'clock a.m. too early for a short introduction about health and safety in Equarena. In the morning I set up the room 3A, 11A, 11C, hall 1C, 4A, and 3B. This is different small room where the people usually make different exposition, conference. Each room is about 200 people, more or less, depend. You can make the room the bigger how you want. This was small rooms. Was this small room have each one lecture, projector, and PA system. I use wireless microphone, lecture microphone, and Yamaha 1V96 again. I wanna show you the speaker that I use for the conference in the Arena. This was too useful for me because we need to do one system design, different system design for conference in live design module with Mike Mora. You can see here the specification of this speaker is 100-degree, axis symmetric, maximum SPL 127 dB, the weight, the width, the length, everything about the speaker. This speaker is really useful for conference. Okay, we stop for 1 hour for lunch, and in the afternoon I set up room number 12. This room was bigger than the previous one, and we set up the same thing but with more speaker because it was bigger and we need cover more space. Equarena Monday 12th of March. We meet in Equarena in the morning at 8 o'clock AM and I finish set up room 11A. I missed room number 11 in a conference with lecture microphone and hand microphone, PC and projector. We finished at 2 o'clock. I did the conference along for 2 hours, more or less, 3 hours. And I need to sonorize the hand microphone, the lecture microphone, the PC, and have try to have the right level, all of them. In the afternoon, I set up a TV show in arena floor for the same event. I put one picture in here. This is the front of the show. I wanna show you the PA system that we set up in here. Was Kudo and is one line right. We use 4 line right. Okay, 1 was for the front and 2 was for the front and another 2 was for the side field. You can see all the specification of the line right speaker. He delivered 140 dB to 1 meter, and depend how many speakers you use, you have more coverage in the vertical, or in the horizontal. After set up the line right, carry on with the stake, and I finished with the wireless microphone. This was a little bit difficult because we use about 20 wireless microphones and they need set up each one in different frequency, because if not you can have a problem interference between two microphones. After set up the wireless microphone, I locate risks in the state and mark all of them with white tape. We finish at 11 o'clock in the evening. I did maybe 14 hours working non-stop.
How many?
14 in one day.
And with the people alongside you working that long as well, you work.
Yeah.
Did they say anything about that, health and safety wise? So like.
No, just each 3 hours. We stop for 15 minutes for tea, coffee,
As long
or
as you have
whatever.
a break, you have regular breaks. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 hours, more or less. Aquarena, Tuesday, 13th of March. Sorry, I forgot one thing. This is the event that I did. Dave, you wanna check? And this is the health and safety of Aquarena. Schedule. In case of you have any incident, accident or something, this is the graph that you need to know. Where do you go? Where do you have any problem in a state? This was the plan of the show that I did. The stake, in here was the people, and if anyone wanna check, we use half of the arena because was for not many people, about 5,000 or 2,000. And here is the channel list. We use 48 channels for this event. And all the wireless microphone is about 16. Yes, 16 wireless microphone. It's so difficult to make that all of them work perfectly because usually they use not the same frequency but close frequency, and you need to be sure that all the frequency that you use are clean. Okay, this was on Tuesday morning. We meet in Aquarena at 8 o'clock. I set up balcony where I used 2 hand microphone, 1 lecture microphone, PC, and 2 plasma as well. I was in charge of this small room until 12 o'clock a.m. Then I get my lunch time from 12 to 1. And then after the lunch I been in the TV show, checking that everything was alright before the show. The show started at 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock. And I was in charge of wireless microphone along the show. After finish the show, dismount all the stage and the PA system. We finish at 10 o'clock to dismount everything, and then I been in another room, set up another PA system for another conference that we had next day. We finish at 12 o'clock in this day, another 14 hours working non-stop. This picture is one of the rooms that they usually used for conference. For example, you can see in here, this is for bass trap for sonorize the room. In the morning we meet in Eco Arena at 8 o'clock. I did 2 presentations in room hall 1B and room 12 from 9 a.m. to 13 a.m. or p.m. My lunch was from 13 p.m. until 14, 1 hour. And in the afternoon, I dismount hall 1B and room number 12, and I leave all equipment in the specific warehouse because they have different warehouse for one for speaker, one for microphone, one for cable, depend. I finished this day at 6 o'clock because all the conference was done for that time. And I finished early this day. And this was my last day in Eco Arena, Thursday, 15 of March. In the morning, I start at 9 a.m. This was my last day of my work experience. I dismount the last 2 rooms and I spent a couple of hours around the Eco Arena located health and safety sign. This is the one picture from Liverpool City Council, I think. You can see this is the certified that ACC Liverpool has a member of the British Safety Council is committed to keeping people safe and healthy at work. And this is the certificate that they have for liability insurance from 24th of November 2011 until 23rd of November on 2012. This was my presentation.
Well done.
Any question?
Okay, we'll have to be quick with our...
And I've got to shoot because I've got to go to work.
Okay, have you got any questions? No, I've just got a question. You know, you showed us a lot of equipment specification websites. Were you looking at those between the days you were working?
Before.
So before.
Yeah.
So you knew the equipment that you might be working with the next day or whatever.
Yeah. To be honest, in the first work experience was a little bit confused because they don't know sure what they need, you know.
Yeah, you won't. I'm guessing you won't have had an overview of what was going on with the threshold. It was a bit last minute or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
the second one was more professional, and I had the list equipment that.
Yeah, you knew. So okay,
I know 1 week before, and I check all the specifications of the speaker and everything.
Okay. So you sort of did self-development on the run-up towards going in.
Yeah.
And did you find anything over those days where you then went away from it? Like, say, for example, some new elements of knowledge, and you look at things later on that day, or if you had a moment that night or whatever, did you?
Yes,
to do with the frequency.
The wireless frequency, because they have a...
To get up to speed,
yes.
Basically, to go and get... Yeah,
they have one for Eco Arena. You know, they buy one, they buy, I don't know, maybe £5,000
yeah.
for use his frequency.
Yeah. Okay.
and nobody can use this frequency because this is really important
Yeah. Yeah.
in a big event.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just aware that there are more questions I'd probably like to ask, but I'm just aware of time. Do you want
Okay.
to see if you can?